Hello, hola, bonjour, hey, hey, y'all. My name is Merc. Welcome back to the Narc Alert. Yeah, you did see Rio. Sometimes his little face peeps through the side. Look who's here. Hey, Jan got a notification. God, I love it when people get notifications. That YouTube hates us. Hey, Rio, how you doing? We were just, I've been trying to teach him a trick. I have a brush that he likes to get brushed with. So I can't do it because he's right here right now. But I tap the table 3 times and he'll come running from anywhere. He knows that sound to get brushed, so that's our little... You're learning, aren't you? And the cat sitters said they were trying to teach him to sit. Twillyball, you got a notification too? And Heather got one too? And Marigold? Oh, I love that. Noti Squad. That's awesome. Look, some treats for this man. You have to come up here to get them. Heather, thank you for gifting 5 members before we even started. That's amazing. Excuse me. Ella was saying she was watching another look at him. That was fast. I'm getting fast with those. A blazer? Yes, this is my very special pink blazer. I'm a member of the Mary Kay Cosmetics team now. They used to give out pink cars. Now we just get blazers. Nah, it's a hoodie. You know. What was I saying? I don't even remember. Heather, thank you for gifting members. Ella was saying that she was watching on a live of somebody else's, that they also lost the ability to gift their... Like, not only can I not gift free members anymore, I can't even buy memberships. Like, I used to buy memberships too. It doesn't even give us the option. We can send ourselves a super sticker or a super chat. That's weird, right? Why can't I buy my memberships? Now he's going to have a little bath because he had a little snack. And I do have his camera ready in case he decides to go caving. I learned to save the wrong species, just pulled an amber, and the phone fell. It's probably broken now. It's probably broken now. Also, I saw that you said you just came home from prison. Were you just released? Or were you just visiting? Alice can't gift memberships on your phone. What are they doing? Fluffy says, I also hate the whole who was the best chatter today they have now. What the frig is that? I don't have that. That's weird. Ew, I don't like that. Who's the best chatter? Wasabi says, prison is easier to get out of than girl world. Could be. I don't know what YouTube's doing. Some weird stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Share my referral link. Oh, that's StreamYards. Yeah, I can't do anything anymore. I've been silenced. Baby Vamp is here, and I thought you were going to Vegas. Why are you here? Go to Vegas. And Harper Lee is on their way home from an amusement park. And I'm guessing that means more to Harper than we think, because Harper successfully went through a weight loss inpatient not that long ago. So I'm guessing an amusement park might have a whole different feeling of fun than it used to. So congratulations on that. And Vanessa, I noticed earlier you said something about, how shocked she looks in the thumbnail. That shocked face is not about her health. I took that screen cap from the food section of the video. So she's not really shocked about her health. She was shocked about her noodles, I think. So there's that. So today we're going to look at her video from yesterday, because it just didn't feel like doing it yesterday. Or Thursday, whenever the heck she did it, I don't remember. Fluffy says, I think it's stupid because it incentivizes spam. Not here per se, but you can see it happening in chats. Yeah, also, like, just it destroys the organic nature of a nice active chat, you know? If it's just people competing to be the best, then people are just gonna be talking for the sake of talking. That's not genuine engagement or interesting for me or you, right? That's dumb. It's just like this super chat goal. It's so stupid and feels so greedy. Heather says I gifted membership so we don't have to watch her. We do. We're going to watch that. And then just because you said that, I have a second one lined up. Because this one's not that long. And it's boring. Polly says I can't send my member milestone chat message. Happy 13 months to us, Merc, and the narc alert. Here. There. I'll put it up there. I forget that I can do that. Right. I agree with you, Fluffy. It's just, that's gross. Also, that, like I said, the super chat thing. And here's something interesting. I was looking at it. Let me make this bigger so I can see it. You know how she does the thing with the super chat goal? You can set a timer of up to 3 hours. And then the last thing that she seems to forget to fill out on the bottom here, it says, share how you'll celebrate. And it gives you examples of what to do with your chat to celebrate. Thank you for helping me hit that super chat goal. It says you can stream again and do an extra stream for them. You can play a game. You can host a community gaming night. You can give an extra hour of live streaming after you reach the goal. Like, there's things you do that incentivizes the people to super chat, not just give me more fucking money. It's just, that I can see. I can see doing a super chat goal and saying, when I hit this goal, all that money will go to charity or something. I mean, I know you can do charity streams, but there's different ways you could use that. And while I was popping around at that, I missed. Marigold, thank you for 26 months. It's been lonely in Girl World. Was Costa Rica amazing? Oh, girl. Fluffy says I can still use my member chat for now, at least. It's so weird. Yeah, Costa Rica was more than amazing. I don't want to go on about it because I'm sure it's probably boring for some people, but I could go on and on and on and on and on. Maybe I'll do I still think it might be fun to do just a members only stream, and then maybe Val can come up on camera and chat with us, because it might be nice for you guys to hear other people's stories about Merc too, other than just my perspective all the time. So that might be a fun thing to do, but I don't want to bore the crowd. It's not boring, Marigold says. Yeah, I know, but people come here for her. Oh, look, I forgot to look at this. Boom. I put that over there because we can do this, right? I know you like to see your comments sometimes. Hello, Olivia. Villainous Fox, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Is he going to do a doobie-doobie-doo? Doobie-doobie-doo. Apparently that's a French guy thing. His dad. Val was telling us a story making fun of his dad for doobie-doobie-doo. Doing that, and then he does it too. Holy cow, a whole bunch of new alerts already. Thank you guys, you're so generous lately. Holy mackerel. I appreciate it because, it was a rough month last month, I've got to be honest. Oh, maybe he's not going to cave. Maybe he's just going to go on top. Was there anything else I was going to say? No, we're going to do a retro. I don't think I told you which one. It's a short retro that we're going to do after the main event here. I thought it might be fun to take a look at 1 year back when she went to Pride last year. Jan, would I move to Panama instead of Costa Rica? I don't know. I would have to go another time. Bocas del Toro would be an odd place to live unless you had a lot of money and you could just buy a nice place on an island, because it's just kind of super touristy there. I mean, it's chill touristy. It's like rustic touristy, but it's still pretty touristy. Other than that, I've been to Panama City, and that's like Toronto. It's like a big ass city. So I don't know. I know I've heard boquete is supposed to be perfection. Apparently, a lot of expats like boquete, but I don't know. I just feel like Costa Rica's home now. I've been like 8 times. I know it well. And I still think it would be scary to move there. I can't afford to go for 4 months, to be blatantly honest now. Um, I was hoping to be able to go for 4 months, October through January. I can't do that. I can't afford that. I'm not making Geordie Snowflake money over here. I can't afford to do that, unfortunately. Uh, so I'm just, for now, I'm going to focus on the Amazon trip because I'm still pretty tight for that. But, my thing is you just set a goal and you make it happen. So I'm doing the Amazon trip. And I would love to take 4 alerts with me, but it's pretty hardcore. So you got to be, you got to be ready for that one. But anyway, on and on about that stuff. Baby Vamp says, yes, let's see Amber's trip to Pride. Yeah. Please show the Amazon monkeys. Listen, I'll be honest with you. As far as animal sightings, you get more in Costa Rica. You just get more in Costa Rica because it's condensed. That very small country has 5% of the biodiversity on the planet in that little tiny country. So it's hard to not see animals in Costa Rica. The Amazon is gigantic. Like, there was no monkeys at our lodge. We had to go on a boat, and then, like, we didn't see a lot of monkeys in the Amazon. I saw literally hundreds on that trip in Costa Rica. I mean, there wasn't a day when we didn't see 20 to 50 monkeys in our backyard. Not a day that didn't happen. And then that sloth, I've never seen a sloth sighting like that. That video blows my mind. We were so close. I've never seen that. I know people say they've seen, Tim was saying today when he was there, their tour driver had to stop the van and get out and help a sloth get across the road. A lot of people have seen that, but to see them, it was just like right in our yard. Hey, Coffee, how you doing? Valentine says he pooped next to us. He pooped. We missed the pooping. We just saw the post-poop adventure. Sorry, I have the hiccups now. Yeah, our caiman. We had a damn caiman on our property. Val and I'd go out almost every night and look for the caiman, who apparently I named Clint. I don't remember doing that, but I'll take your word for it. Oh, right. You guys saw somebody helping a sloth in Puerto Vallejo that day. Hey, Felicia, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Mary Poppins is alert now. That's so cool. Anyway, I am starting to put videos together, and I will tell you, Val and I did a we were talking about doing Naked and Afraid, Alert and Afraid. So we did Alert and Afraid. Mostly Val and I, because we're cam whores. And, Racy never got around to filming her bit, unfortunately. We got a little clip from Alyssa's feet. And then Alyssa and, what's his name? Alyssa and Richard don't want to be seen on camera. So it was mostly Val and I. But we did a lot of clips. And the funny thing is, he hasn't seen my clips and I haven't seen his. We just recorded shit for our Naked and Afraid. And I think the basic premise is I'm working really hard to get us food before I meet up with Val. And Val is just pretending to work hard. And his emergency item that he brought is a bag of clothing for himself. So I'm kind of that. I have to put that all together, and I have a lot of ideas of how to do it, but I'll have to see all the footage first. Did everyone get on okay? Yeah, surprisingly. I mean, for 5 adults to be spending such close quarters for 2 weeks, I'm very impressed with us. I'm very impressed with us. We had a couple of bumps. It's bound to happen. We just sorted it out, and it was fine. So, we did good. We deserve many shelf pats for that. Is Rio sleeping on the job? Of course he is. Riri? Nope. He's just chilling. He's not sleeping. Val was perfect. We didn't leave anybody in the jungle. And Val used to be afraid of the dark, and now he's not anymore. I had him going out on night hikes looking for caiman. That is not the moves of somebody who's afraid of the dark. Val wanted to go out and look for the caiman more than anybody else. I was so happy. Would some drama have been fun? No, it was too hot. It's just too fucking hot. Like, I can't describe to you how hot it is there. It's just hot. And we were all sharing cool cryptid stories. No, the sloth kind of looks like a cryptid. I was trying to get the caiman to eat Val. I did throw a water bottle, but that wasn't at anybody. That was just a moment of frustration. I threw my water bottle on the ground, not at anybody. We saw your hair. We know it was hot. Okay, I sweat like a football player, but also those clips I was showing you coming through Panama, it was also pouring rain. So keep that in mind too. I did have ceviche a couple of times, but I branched out a little bit this time and had other foods. The meal we had for Val's birthday was just so good. We had Code Red Mountain Dew. No, just water bottle. It was on a little hill. Crossing the border in Panama was a fucking nightmare. And by the time we got there, it was so hot and it was pouring rain. And you can't do everything in one building. You got to go here and do one thing. Go here and pay. Go here and get your stamp. And we didn't know what we were doing. And we had all our gear. You know, I'm an old broad. I was frustrated. And then I think I lost my glasses again. Like, I was frustrated at myself, not at anybody else. And I was, Jesus Christ, and threw my water bottle down there. Now I just walked down the hill, picked it up, and I was fine. It doesn't stick for long. Do I like acting like that? No, but I'm human. We all have our moments, you know. Was it full of sink water? No, it was full of gallons water. Because the water in Kawita is not potable. And oddly, the place we stayed didn't have a water dispenser, which is odd because every place has a water dispenser. Panic at the Bingo says, I make my own ceviche, crab, limes, cucumber, jalapeno, yellow mango, Hass avocado, shredded carrot, cilantro. That sounds really good. I'm not big on jalapeno, but I'm a wimp. Marigold says, I'm so happy to hear that what I assumed to be true, that Val is beloved and wonderful, turns out to be true. He's not. I'm playing it up. You know, he's okay. He's okay. Val's my brother from another country. That's what Val is. Sorry, distracted. Val says I'm mean. Only to your Barbies. Oh, yeah, I was told I was boring a lot. I don't think you did actually call me boring as much as I expected it. Ella, I didn't look. Well, I looked. Never mind. Heather says, I think I could have reached my weight loss goal if I'd gone to Costa Rica. Food I don't eat and sweating balls. It would have been hilarious. Listen, I sweat so badly that I was looking into Botox, because apparently Botox helps you if you do that, like, insane sweating. I think I have that. Hey, I think I have a disorder now. Yay, I have a disorder. I just tell people I sweat a lot. But I wish I could afford to get the Botox in the area. Like I would just get it on my forehead. No, it's a thing. It is a thing. Hyper something stupidity. I don't know. Yeah, there you go, fluffy nose. I got that. I think I got that. Hey, I wonder if the doctor, if they said, if they could get, if I could get it covered by OHIP, if they said something. I don't think so. I don't want it Botox for any other reason than it would be nice to enjoy things without salty sweat dripping in my eyes and burning. Like, it's not good. You saw pictures of me with the monkey. It's not cute. I showed Tim the one. It's like got to be one of the worst photos of me ever taken. I was probably the happiest I've ever been. So I don't care how ugly the picture is, but I showed Tim today and he just about fell on the floor laughing. It's like so bad. I'm just like ugly crying, sweat and rain dripping. It's just a nightmare. Anyway, it's your pictures, Val. We all uploaded to a shared drive so we can look at each. Val, do you spend as much time in that drive as I do? Like, it's literally permanently open on my computer. I'm always looking through those videos. Botox is great for a lot of things. Ellis says her brother used to use it to have his legs get less stiff. That's cool. I mean, I wouldn't mind the other effects, but I couldn't afford to get it all done. I would just get the forehead, and I'm not that wrinkly on my forehead for an old broad. I mean, they're a little something. But it would just be for the sweating. But I can't afford it. It'd be like $1,000. OHIP will cover the appointment to get diagnosed, but it won't cover the actual Botoxes. The Botoxes. Now I sound like Amber. Speaking of Amber, there's our segue. I know you love her. You want her. You're dying to see her. Drop the skincare routine. Soap and water. Schmoob. If I remember to put some cream on, I do. I don't even put cream on every night. Soap and water. Twice a day. Hey, do PayPal donations in Canada? You can. Yeah, I know. I've had a couple of charity fundraisers for the Amazon that I did through PayPal. There may be a PayPal link in the description. I don't know. It's not for me, though. I got to start doing that. I see some of these creators have like 2 memberships and a coffee or a Ko-fi and a Patreon and here's my Cash App. Like, I need. You were joking because of Foodie Beauty. Oh, yeah, I don't really know what's going on there. I kind of do, but I don't really. Is she back in Canada? Is she gone yet? Oh, also, check this out. Not important, but I found these today. Limited edition lime. Okay. Lime and sea salt. I shouldn't eat chips, but they're lime. And in Costa Rica, we were all about the lime stuff. Lime drink, lime corn chips. Foodie Beauty stuff is nuts. They think she's in Canada? I don't know, and I kind of don't want to go into that world because that's a scary, scary place. those people scare me over there. I can't. The maple bacon chips still aren't back. Here, you know what else I found today? Amber, I got to tell you, honestly, I was a little jealous of Amber's ice. The last time she showed her little ice scoop and she had all the tiny, tiny ice cubes, I was a little jealous of her ice. I have an ice problem because I hate that plastic ice trays. They taste funky. In no time, they seem to absorb flavors from the fridge. I don't know. I can never get them to last very long. So I found these things today. They're ice cube bags. How cool is this? You can't see it very well, but there's like, I don't know, 18 in a pack. And they're round. You just fill it with water and tie it up. And you get these nice little, so that's what I'm doing. And then it'll never taste, the trays will never taste bad. See? Neat, right? From the dollar store. Oh, those are common in Sweden? I've never seen them before, Ellen. I use sink water. I'm okay with sink water. Oh, you guys, these are just new to me. Okay, awesome. But they seem to get thumbs up from the crowd, so that's good. I'm saving my chips for tonight. One more thing before we start, Amber. Tonight we're going to start a new series. Saturday night we used to go to jail, and oh God, we loved it. God, we loved jail. But, you know, that show isn't around anymore. And so tonight we're going to start Oz, which is not a reality show, but a drama. Most of you are familiar with it. It's quite old now, but it is so good. It's very graphic and violent, and there's a lot of full frontal male nudity and amazing writing, incredible characters. It's a great series. I apologize to Lainey, who thinks that we've watched it too recently to watch it again, but I don't think we have. So we're gonna start that tonight. It's also nice to have a series for Saturday night, so we know what we're watching. So that's what we're gonna watch tonight. And that's that announcement. I have my coffee. Now, I love this cup because it's big. I'm not just flexing because it's from Costa Rica, but it's big, so it's perfect for live streaming. And in case Jace pops in, I also have my roar, so I don't get in trouble. You know, they have these in Costa Rica now. But we were really hooked on this stuff called H2O. I'm H2OH. H2O. Which is like flavored water, but it wasn't too sweet and it wasn't too flavored. It was just like so good. Okay. Yes, penne, I see, my favorite carb. H2O was so good, and I definitely can't find it here. I found one that I thought was similar, but it's not. It's too sweet. It's too flavored. It's not the same. It's not the same subtlety. Hey, Beck's here. That means, you know what? Listen, I've talked way too long. Such a narcissist. Amber uploaded her most recent vlog. Now we're just getting vlogs, right? There's no weigh-ins. There's no more titles. No more. I guess there's no more tea or tail, or there's no more sipping community. Sad. The end of an era. I guess Zachary Michael's dressed in black and mourning it. She's her latest vlog is called "My Health Has Gone Downhill. I Feel My Weight Gain." And thoughts about Tammy Slayton. Do you believe? I just can't. Look, it's. I swear to God, it's like I need a Subway Surfer up over here now. Amber's latest. Here we go. The volume's up, but we do not need her on HD to throw a spanner in the works. All right, Amber, take it away. Let's see what she's got to say.
Hello, hello. Welcome to another vlog. All right, guys, so I just got ready because I'm actually about to go get some labs done. I'm going to just explain this in case you guys haven't watched my past videos. I have hypothyroidism. My doctor wants to see, like, what is the underlying cause of...
I have one of those things now, Amber. I'm like you. I have one of those things. Who made the intro? Exactly. Probably Window or one of the Sodies or something. One of her 12 followers. I think those 12 members that we see in the chat in her live streams, I think they're starting to show up in her DMs in Instagram because she mentions seeing their artwork and doing like, so they're communicating with her. I bet it's one of them.
My thyroid being like this. So he's testing me for an autoimmune disease called Hashimoto's, whatever it's called. I used to not be able to pronounce hypothyroid.
Isn't it Hashimoto's? Is it Hashimoto's? I forget. If I was getting diagnosed with it, I would know, but... Val, I almost spit again. Val, stop making me spit beverages at people. God, you almost got me again.
Thyroidism. So now that I know how to pronounce that, it gives me hope that I will learn how to pronounce the words that I'm not good at pronouncing. Words that I will always pronounce, kind of hecticana, both, milk, eggs. People say that I pronounce those words weird, but like my mom also pronounces them that way, so I think it's just like something I grew up doing. Oh, my mom's calling me. That was weird. Do you guys ever leave the house?
Why is that weird? She's probably the only one who calls you, and you don't have anybody else to talk about. Why didn't you edit that out? Spielberg Lynn? Why do you leave that shit in? That's so boring. Like, you want to talk about being an editor? That is exactly the shit you're supposed to edit out.
House without your important documents. Literally almost just left without my lab requests. I still have my sticker on here. I got these from...
Those are the cheapest, fuggliest glasses. I'm telling you, girl, I'm sorry. They're too big for your face. They look cheap. That pink, they look cheap to me. Sorry to be a snob, but those look cheap. Is she going to start wearing those in the house in her vlogs again? Ugh. Hey, Cleft Paladin. What a funny name, Cleft Paladin. Thank you for joining.
Torrid. Because I like to have a pop of pink. They're pretty cute. I wish my hair was down today, but pink. Not in the mood. Got my papers. I'm ready to go. I think I'm...
Look at this look. Seriously, look at this look. These cheap, fugly sunglasses. I know they're from Torrid, so they're probably just overpriced. This cheap Sally's, or I can't think of the store name. The cheap choker from that store. You know the store. Tell me, because I'm forgetting. I'm having a cannabis brain fart. I don't remember. Claire's, thank you so much. Thank you, Salted Peppermint. No, Claire's is what I meant. Claire's, where you go in and buy one, get 4 free, but the one is like $80. It's stupid. So her Claire's and her stupid Walmart purse, I'm guessing, with the cheap chain and the plastic handle, and it's supposed to be on her shoulder, not up against her neck. Like, this whole area is just like, girl, it's just bad, man.
I'm just gonna go outside now. All right, got my blood drawn, so we are done with that.
Okay.
Hello, hello.
Welcome hello.
To the next day, actually. I don't know about y'all, but like with the weather getting more warm and hotter, like I just do not want to wear my hair down, but I also do not want to be in the habit of wearing my hair up all the time because...
Desert is that what you're busy doing right now? I think you should find better uses for your time. Oh, God, I just can't imagine. Like, my mom was 98 pounds soaking wet. I come from a family of reasonably thin people. Not myself, not included right now. But I've never had experience with people who are that large. I can imagine there must be some odors that happen. And I don't think she's very clean. I think she's doing like she said she used to do at Destiny's. She used to bend over just stick her head in the shower and bend over and wash her hair and then do like a whore bath. I think that's what she's doing now. She can't lift those arms up to wash her hair. It would be exhausting. I think she's a sort of bird bath. Should I call it bird bath? She's not really she's not a hoe. It's just an expression. Bird bath. Jan says, hence the 30 bottles of perfume. Yeah, all the scented things. Adam, thank you for your member chat for 10 months. Happy Saturday from a proud Lavaland. Lavaland? Where is that? There's 2 Earth 2 volcanoes that are going off right now, right? There's one in Hawaii and there's another one, right? That's what I'm thinking. You're probably not even referring to that.
I personally don't like my hair up, but
Hawaii is one, but there's a second one right now.
Warmer days. So it actually just stopped raining. The rain has eased up.
La La Land. Okay. Yeah, volcano of sorts. Sorry, I just had to catch this one. Beth says, when I was in Zambia, they were described to me as elephant showers, which I think is delightful. That's cute. Elephant shower. See, she would immediately take that as an insult. I wasn't even thinking about that. I just thought it was cute. I was thinking of an elephant with its trunk, right?
Up, folks. Like, it has just been
She's not a bird.
so stormy lately, and I'm like, oh my god, why is this happening?
Because
like,
you
I don't
live
mind
in
a storm.
Oklahoma.
Thunderstorms, lightning, etc., used to scare me irrationally for some reason. But I've graduated from that era, and I do enjoy a storm. But the thing is, I don't enjoy the tornadoes. By the way, I'm going to be a furry mess today. Like, a part of me wants to get rid of this outfit because I cuddle, pet my fur babies literally all day long. And this type of material literally attaches to...
I hate this whole segment. Like, she has this condescending way of trying to make you feel like she's a much better pet owner. Like, she loves her animals in a way that you don't love your animals. And Amber, you can go fuck yourself, because everybody in this chat and myself, we love our animals just as much as you do. So she has this thing where she tries to make it like, oh, she's covered with fur because, it's just because I love my animals so much. And you might not do it, but all day I'm rolling around with them and getting covered with fur. Bitch, buy a lint roller before you go on camera. It's your job. Spend 45 seconds and roll that shirt. It's disgusting. And it's not just cat hair, it's dirt. You look dirty, Amber. It's gross.
To their fur.
Oh my God, Coco, that's perfect. It looks like Freddy Krueger's sweater.
Hardcore.
She bought a lint roller. You guys are right. She bought one. Didn't she buy the one that you rinse off with the water? Those ones are great, by the way. Alice has 9 cats and doesn't get covered with it. I cuddle with Rio all damn day, but before I go live, okay, I didn't today, but I probably don't need it. I roll my clothes. Before I go out, there's a lint roller at the door. We all love our animals, Amber. You don't love them any more than the rest of us do.
Like, what I mean by that is literally all day long, I'm going to be picking fur and their little fur baby particles, for the lack of a better word.
Lack of a better word? There is a better word. It's called hair. They're hair, Amber. It's pet hair. They're little fur baby particles, for lack of a better word. The word is hair. Stop acting like an idiot. Stop infantilizing yourself and act like a goddamn adult. Stop.
Off of my clothing all day long, because that's just like the material this is. But I like it because it's cute, striped. I don't know. Stop. But like, there's just certain type of materials that you shouldn't wear if you plan on cuddling your fur babies.
Or you
This
roll yourself.
is just one of those moments where I'm like, if I look like a mess, it's literally just because I am. Okay. So yeah, this is actually the full outfit here.
Oh,
I've had
good
this
Lord.
dress for literally ever, but I forgot all about it. Super cute. Like, I personally love a good strap.
How? Girl, how do you look at this sloppy mess of a fucking human? I'm sorry. And say it's super cute. Olivia, member for 26 months. Thank you for your members chat, says a horizontal stripe is a rough choice for her. And her whole roll takes up the entirety of that burgundy stripe. It just highlights it, Amber. How the hell do you look at this and think this is super cute? Good Christ. You look lumpy. You look like, fuck, wear some tight underwear that holds some shit in a little bit, at least. Do yourself a couple of favors. I guess they used to call it a foundation garment. You need some heavy-duty industrial underwear that's going to hold some shit in there. You need to get a goddamn lint roller and clean yourself off. Wash your hair. What is this fucking bun? It looks like a tea light flame on the top of her damn head. It's just too much. And she looks at this and says, super cute. Christ almighty.
Stripe. And I also really enjoy the colors, black and maroon. All right, guys.
No, I know Spanx aren't going to help her, but it's going to help things look a little better in clothes so it's not all just jiggling around like that. God. Bob, thank you for being here. Bob not feeling well. Bob's got an eye problem. I hope your eye's feeling better, Bob. So I'll just be observing. Want to say quick hello to you, Merc, everybody. Hope you're all having a nice weekend. Thank you for your super chat, Bob. I hope your eye is feeling better.
A new mesh shirt from Amazon. I'm not sure how I feel about it because it looks like a disease of some sort in person.
I think it's supposed to look like a cheetah print, Amber. I think it's supposed to look like an animal print. But you shouldn't be wearing this anyway, girl. Some people in Discord posted some outfits that they thought would do her some better favors. And there are, I mean, you know, she's unfortunate sized. She's not human shaped anymore. But she could do herself better favors with the choices of clothing. Like, there are things that are going to fit her in a way and fall in a way that hide sins. You know, there's ways to dress. Skin tight mesh is not it.
I don't know. I also got a new brush. I've realized I really love this brand. I use it for my foundation. I use it for my blush. But I got some bronzer and I needed a brush for it. I got the Buttermelt bronzer. This is actually what I use for blush. And this Buttermelt NYX brand that they have going. This is in the color Dessert.
I will say, and there's nothing wrong with it because I buy the same shit, but she buys a lot cheaper makeup than she used to. I'm not shaming the cheaper makeup. I think it's fine. I use it too. But she used to be all about the brands and the names and the boxes and the Jeffree Star shit. And now she's buying drugstore makeup. So, like, she's cut certain costs, right?
And then I got some new eyebrow stuff. So I got 305 Soft Brown Maybelline. I've been using the same e.l.f. eyebrow stuff for like literally a decade. So I figured I would try something different.
Didn't you just recently get eyebrows? Didn't she just recently get eyebrows? And she doesn't. Amber, you need to use an eyebrow pencil. Using a brush and powder isn't good. You need to define your brow and then fill it in with the powder. Like, yeah, maybe they won't be red anymore. Vanessa says, how many brushes do you need? Aw, Backy, you're so sweet. Thank you for your super chat. Backy says, you're all loved and appreciated. Take care and see ya. See ya! That is a pencil. Yeah, that's what I mean, a pencil. What did I say? Whatever. You don't have to. You know what I meant.
All right, you guys.
And she likes e.l.f. I love the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. That's the one that I use. Not that I have great eyebrows, but just saying.
I'm going to show you a meal that I have been ordering lately.
Stephanie got her brows dyed yesterday. Oh, that's nice. Talio says, I rarely notice eyebrows. I never used to either, and until mine started disappearing. And then I do realize when you put an eyebrow, it should just frame your face. You shouldn't really notice the eyebrow. It should just frame your eye. So if you, in my opinion, if your eyebrow's done well, you don't really notice the eyebrow. You just, your whole eye just kind of looks better. Did she weigh herself? No.
It's from this restaurant called BJ's. It's soba noodles, and it's genuinely delish. So it's soba noodles, obviously, in a peanut sauce with chicken, broccoli, almonds, carrots. Normally, I'm creeped out by chicken, but I've told you guys before, actually.
Really, I'm creeped out by watching you eat a family-sized portion of noodles. But, you know, to each their own.
That the chicken here at BJ's is so good. Like, there's no weird tendons, there's no weird textures, it doesn't look weird, it's cooked well. Look how delicious this looks. It's honestly amazing.
Yeah, it looks like noodles.
Hello. So it's been a little bit. I'm actually
look at her arms. Jeez.
Some laundry. I use the Moonlight Gain for dryer sheets. And for the actual wash, I use the Gain Moonlight Breeze.
You know what's funny I noticed about this clip? She talks about this like she's espousing what she always does. She's passing on this great knowledge to us. You know, I like to use the Gain sheets, and then I also use this. But when she picks up that bottle of soap, she doesn't know what scent it is until she reads it. So she talks about it like she's an expert, like this is the go-to scent to always use. She doesn't even know what the hell she's using until she reads it. Watch, it's kind of subtle, but it's funny. I thought, God, you're just such a fucking know-it-all about everything. Can't you just say, this is the soap? What soap do I have this time? You know, like, no, she's got it. Oh, this is the soap I use. No, it's the soap you bought last time.
Some laundry. I use the Moonlight Gain for dryer sheets.
Watch this part.
And for the actual wash, I use the Gain Moonlight
Oh,
Breeze.
the Gain, right?
Liquid
Yeah,
stuff.
it's the Gain as well.
The best.
She doesn't know what she
So I was
uses.
supposed to get my results today,
Also, no one
but
cares.
I did not get them. So I'm hoping that I get them tomorrow. So my doctor never really told me, like,
I think I have that in here.
you know, if I do have Hashimoto's, like, what is that going to mean? Like, what do I do for it? I am hoping that I do not have that, and that just taking this thyroid medicine can just fix my thyroid. I don't know. I guess a lot of women after their 30s actually get this disease. It's genuinely crazy how much, like, your body truly changes once you're in your 30s. Like, I feel like I've gotten more mature, level-headed.
Bitch, your body's changing because you weigh over a quarter ton at 5 feet tall. You know, yes. Does your body change as you get older? Absolutely. There's no denying that. I don't think there's a big demarcation at 30 specifically. I don't. It wasn't for me. I didn't start noticing shit till well past 30. Some people notice it earlier than 30. It depends on your health. It's not about a number, Amber. I take less medication than most of the young people I know in here. It's not about a number. You have problems because you weigh almost 600 pounds. That's why things are changing. How long do you think your poor body can sustain this without stuff starting to go wrong eventually? Do you think it's just going to stay like this forever? Because it's not. And I feel like in this next year, shit is going to start breaking down. And I've said it a million times. Once one thing goes, I think it's going to be like a dam bursting. And all kinds of health stuff is going to happen.
But, like, my health
Ash.
definitely gone downhill. But I can fix that. This is how my arm looks from getting my blood drawn yesterday. So tell me, are you guys one of those people where it's hard to find a vein or it's easy? For me, it's easy, thankfully. I did have an era, maybe like 7 years ago, even actually during my cancer journey, it was kind of hard for them to find a vein sometimes. But I don't know, in the last few years, like, my veins just, like, are there. They're just...
You know, I had an era where it was very difficult for them to find my veins, even when I had cancer. But now they are there. They are popping. My veins are popping. They are there, baby. Fuck, who cares? Why are you
really
bragging
easy
about
to
your
be
veins?
Seen? And I know that's shocking because, like, for heavier people, veins are harder to find.
That's why.
That's
because
just, like, how it is.
Because even though she's almost 600 pounds, her veins are so much like a, you know, her veins are like a thin, you know, she's got skinny person veins. Let's face it. This is what she's got left to brag about. How close her veins are to the surface of her flesh.
But mine is just, like, always there. And they always do my right arm. I think it's just because naturally I just put out my right arm. So then I think they just go ahead and assume this is the one. But yeah, thankfully, like, I've only ever once, again, it was during my cancer journey, ever had them go through my hand. And it was right before my hysterectomy.
That hurts.
They did it through my hand. Oh my God, that was scary.
Yeah, it hurts.
All right,
that hurts.
Snackling. I'm craving a snack. I'm gonna have some of this uncured peppered salami.
Can you? Sorry. Somebody outside yelling like a lunatic. It's a man just yelling every, like, minute.
This is, like, one of my favorite. Highly recommend. It's so good. And then for my sweet tooth, which I highly recommend, are these milk chocolates.
Why are you eating these things? Why are you eating you know that salami is one of the literal worst things you can eat. Amber, you're on the verge of high blood pressure. Those things are so full of sodium and nothing good in those. I can't listen. Are they delicious? Absolutely. Have I got some prosciutto salami in my fridge right now? I do. Is it good for me? No, I eat it very rarely. It's a treat. And as far as needing chocolate, you know, Russell Stover's makes really good sugar-free treats. I buy them once in a while because low carb. And they make, Russell Stover makes a zero sugar added caramel treat like this. Or why not just have a really, like a couple of squares of really good dark chocolate? Really good, like 80% dark chocolate. Has very little sugar in it. But no, she still has to indulge herself like she's 20 pounds overweight.
Sea salt caramels. The brand is Favorite Day, and you get 3 of them.
The man screaming outside is somebody. Actually, it is somebody over and over just screaming, no one cares.
For 150 calories. I find that caramel is actually pretty low calorie. It's just not realistic for me to never have anything sweet again for the rest of my life.
Yeah, but
so I just have to make
make a healthier choice about the sweet you have to eat. God forbid you have fruit. God forbid. Now I know sometimes you want chocolate and you're craving chocolate. I get it. We're all human. But make a better choice. Have chocolate, have a bowl of strawberries. I have a bowl of strawberries, throw a little sweetener on there or don't. And have it with some dark chocolate sauce without added sugar. That's a decadent treat. That's not that bad for you. There's ways you can do it.
Make it work. So I really enjoy having like 2 or 3 of these. And then this is what they look like. Do keep in mind my hands are kind of small. Yes, I get it, they're fat, but like they're small. Same with my feet. I have small feet, but they're fat, just like my hands.
Those are chunky little mittens, aren't they? Look how chunky her mittens are. Chunky mittens.
Small but fat. And it's just super delicious. Look at it. Shout out to the water gods. Amberlynn finally found the way to do it. I'm telling you, why am I obsessed with drinking water now? And no, I
don't know. Why is your whole generation obsessed with drinking water? Tim and I were having this conversation today about drinking because we had a coffee and a Coke. And the waitress came by and said, would you like some water as well? And we both were like, no. And then Tim said, why would I drink water when I have cola flavored water here? And I said, I know, I don't get it. Like I'm 61. I never drank in my whole, like, do you see, you ever go to a third world country, like where it's really hot, like Panama or like other banana republics? Do you see the people that live there walking around with water bottles all the time? No. And growing up, we never were told to drink all this water all the time. It's just a weird thing. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with drinking all this water, but you don't have to. I'm living proof that you can live without drinking like additional water every day. It's just funny. I thought, yeah, you never see anybody like you don't see people wandering around Somali with their fucking water bottles all the time. Like people live in hot places without constantly drinking water. When you're thirsty, like, in Costa Rica, I drink a lot of water. I'm thirstier. Anyway, just my little water tirade.
do not use sink/tap water for my ice that I put in here.
I know you guys, you all drink a lot of water. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm sure it's doing you good. It's not doing you any harm, but it's just a weird phenomena. It's just like it never used to be such a big thing. I'm only saying this now because Jace is in here. Don't tell Jace. Don't tell Jace. Shh. Aw, Heather. Heather says 21 with 40 years experience.
Frozen worm, you silly bouncy bubbles. Listen, this whole vlog has been filmed. I'm currently editing.
You gotta listen to this stupid additional bullshit she talks about.
That I put in here. Nobody wants a frozen worm, you silly bouncy bubbles. Listen, this whole vlog.
I'm not a bouncy bubble. I would prefer you didn't refer to me as a bouncy, but I don't identify as a bubble. I think it's a little discriminatory to the bubbles. I'm also not that bouncy. And frozen worms, Amber, there's not worms in tap water. Stop it. Then why are you giving your animals worms? She's going to say she only gives her animals distilled water, which is a lie. You're cooking with worms. Like, if there's actual worms in the water, do you think boiling them is dissolving them? My bouncy bubbles.
Vlog has been filmed. I'm currently editing it. It just started storming outside yet again. I'm watching the live news on and off while I edit this. I don't know how much more I can take of these storms, folks.
Then move. You live in the middle of a storm belt area. I assume Oklahoma has a lot of these storms. You chose to live there, right? It's like saying, I don't know how much It's like if I moved to Kawita and complained about how hot it was every day, I don't know how much more I can take of this heat. Bitch, you knew what you were getting into when you moved there.
My gallon of water, and I make ice that way. I add the ice, the water. I'm about to refill this. So I'm going to be drinking like 1.5 of these today, which is really good for me. So I took this gallon of water. I poured it in my ice tray.
Me, I was a little coveted. I like
and then
her
I
ice.
add the ice to my freezer.
I gotta
and then
tell
once-
you, I like, I give her props when she's got a nice ice setup here. This is what I did in Costa Rica. I put a bunch of cubes in. I put them in a bin. I like this ice setup. I'm down with this ice
They're all
setup.
frozen, which they freeze pretty quickly because they're so small.
I like the
put
small
them in my
cubes
little
too.
ice tray, and then
This
I
is
have
nice.
like an ice scooper.
This is
so I don't have
nice.
to touch it with my hands. Showing you guys my build.
I didn't have a scooper though. I just went hands right in. It's fine.
Last vlog motivated me to complete it. So I already showed you guys these two that I completed, which is the spade and the heart, but I did the club. Look how cute it is. So the one I'm working on now is actually the diamond, and then I will have the whole collection. So as you guys remember in my last vlog, I talk about how my scale is broken. I ordered a new one and it was just delivered.
Scale time.
So let's go get it. All right, you guys. So I did get my scale, but I don't like going to bed with wet hair personally. So I'm going to get my shower over with.
Oh, I was going to say that. It doesn't look wet.
I actually have watched an episode of 1,000 Pound Sisters today. I'm still watching from last season when they were in the UK. And I don't know, like, seeing Tammy be able to do that, like, go to a different country, like, it brought tears to my eyes.
Mary, that's interesting. Mary says, why is she holding the camera to the sky? Sorry. She crops out a lot of the full house shots. I wonder if the pee pads for Twinkie is a thing. I bet they are. I bet they are. Yeah, we never see the floor. Very rare.
Guys, like, I just think
I mean, you never see my floor. Well, I guess you kind of do.
So freaking inspirational. It's beautiful. Like, yes, she has to use a scooter while there, even though she has lost over.
It's like when she does her live streams. Anytime she gets up off the couch, she points the camera right at the ceiling immediately. I assume it's because she's so big now that getting up and down off the couch is probably very difficult for her. And it's always because she says she's got to pick up Twinkie, and I don't think she can bend over to pick up Twinkie. So I'm sure she's probably got to get off the couch and then turn around and then bend over and pick up the dog and put the dog on the couch and then flop back on it. Like, I'm sure it's a big circus act of a ordeal that she doesn't want anybody to see, right?
We're 400 pounds. But, like, who cares? I do not want her to feel bad about that at all. Like, people have to use scooters for multiple different reasons. But girl, you're in the UK. Like,
Amber, you will never be able to travel. You will not fit on a plane, and it's not about 2 seats. You won't be able to fit down the aisle. We just did a whole bunch of traveling in the last couple of weeks. It took a lot of planes. Every time I'm in the bathroom in a plane, I literally do this. And that's where my arms hit the walls, like this. And I mean, I know you've got no context, but I'm not that wide. She wouldn't fit in the bathroom. She'd have to wear diapers. She wouldn't fit down the aisle. They'd have to put her in the first row. So she'd have to buy 2 seats in first class. And if she could.
It's just so beautiful. She inspires so many people, including me.
No, she doesn't.
It's just, I love seeing it.
I'm sure Tammy inspires a lot of people. Tammy has done what the world never. Nobody believed Tammy would do what she's done. Props to her. I mean, I remember watching that show. She was so ignorant. She wasn't going to do a damn thing to help herself. I remember watching an episode where she was drinking with a bunch of people. Like, I never thought Tammy would do what she did, and she did it. So she's proof positive that people can actually change. But I don't think Tammy was a narcissistic bitch like Amber. I think that a lot of Tammy's personality came from being miserable all the time, and developing that because she was angry and miserable all the time. I bet she's not as hard to get along with now. Yet Grandma Kim says Tammy didn't want to die. Yeah, Amber doesn't think she will. See, that's the narcissistic difference, is that Amber believes that she's going to be okay, that somehow life is just going to fall on her the right way and she'll start losing the weight. That's why she actually paused for a second and thought, the scale said 350? Nobody else in her position would even pause at that. Immediately you'd think, oh, the scale's fucked. No, she had to pause for a second because she truly believes that somehow it's just magically all going to start working for her, because she's so good.
Of seeing it. I know there's actually a current season happening, and I don't like spoiler alerts, so I know nothing about it.
Kate,
I'm
exactly.
just happy to see that they have a new season, like when it's almost summertime, when usually it's around winter when it comes out. So that makes me wonder if they're still filming. Like, me and Tammy are friends on Facebook. We've said a couple things to each other, nothing like crazy, but really, I just tell her that she's amazing and such an inspiration. She probably gets that every single day, all day long.
Tammy doesn't give a shit what you think. You're a loser, Amber. You're a loser who can't achieve anything. Tammy achieved above and beyond what you ever will. Do you think she needs you to pat her on the back? She doesn't.
But, like, I mean it so hard. Like, as deep as my heart goes, that's where it's there. All right, you guys. So, the scale that I got is the XL7.
I know Polly, she thought the doctor's scale was wrong instead of thinking her scale was wrong. Also, I know a lot of people are talking about the scale being $80. I don't feel like that's a lot of money for a scale that's above normal capacity. And I think the talking thing is a gimmick, although I would guess if you're that size, you can't see the number. So maybe it's not as much of a gimmick as I think. I feel like it's probably not expensive enough. I feel like any kind of precision equipment like this that has to weigh up that volume would cost a lot more. I think that's why these scales keep breaking. She keeps buying this scale. She's bought this one before, the 700-pound one. She has. I'm sure of it. To me, that sounds cheap. For this kind of industrial strength. Like, to put that much weight on a scale over and over and over and over again, that's going to stretch shit out. Like, that's going to affect it, right?
700. The brand is My Weight, and it is a talking scale. I'm pretty sure it comes with batteries, but just in case that it doesn't, I do have tons of batteries, so it doesn't even matter. So I'm pretty sure it's the same brand as the scale I have now. It does look a little bit different, though.
Yeah, like, exactly. Deneen says, what scale did she have when she had the crusty toenail? She used to have that car part scale that was in 2 parts, right? The scale part, the number part was separated by a cord, and you could put it up at eye level and stand on the scale. I mean, that was made for heavy-duty parts. I bet you that cost a fortune. These are on Amazon. These are gimmicky scales. I don't believe these are... it's probably good for a while, but I don't think there's any... It's going to wear out.
The other one only weighs up to 550, the one that I have now, actually. So what I like about the scale is it is wide.
It's huge.
For us thick thighs, girlies and boys and non-binaries, it's good. So you feel more like level on it. But this is what it looks like. I have had this scale before.
Yeah, I knew she had.
No, I will not be weighing myself right now because it is nighttime and I have 8 and everything else. So let's see.
Exactly.
Does it come with batteries? So you need 4 AA batteries. Let's look in the back here. Okay, well, there's no batteries there. I put it on the edge of the counter. Hopefully this one doesn't fall off like my other one did, and that's how it broke. Not a bunch of videos in my recommended.
No, it didn't break because it fell once, Amber. It broke because you're too heavy for that cheap scale. Jan says it looks like a TV. It does. It looks like that Roku I bought my mom. It's the same size.
Saying Amberlynn broke her scale. It's like people will clickbait anything about me. Like, I'm allowed to clickbait myself because it's me and my experiences, but people just like, they go extreme.
I don't.
Oh! There are the batteries. I don't know. I definitely feel weight gain. I will say that.
No.
Like, I'm still able to do everything. Like, obviously.
What? Wait, what? Yeah, Amber, of course. God bless you. Thank God you're admitting to that. How could you not? She literally looks bigger than I've ever seen her. I seriously think she might be bigger than I've ever seen her. Somebody put a picture probably in the Discord because I haven't been skulking around Reddit or Kiwi Farms lately, but there was a picture of her from like when she was up close to her highest and from this video, and she looked way bigger in this video. Like way bigger. So Eugenia Cooney is thinner than she's ever been, and Amber's heavier than she's ever been.
Obviously, I live by myself, but things are harder, duh. Like something that someone would do that's like 120 pounds, obviously is probably harder for me as someone who's...
Ella says, I think she just carries it differently now. She doesn't gain weight in her face the same way anymore. It was the body shot I was looking at today, because it was the exact same angle of her body, but her rolls were a lot bigger. It was just, she looked a lot bigger. I mean, I know it's hard to tell from pictures.
Over 500. So
What
that's
is
why
he doing? Rio, you're stealing the show. It's bath time for the beau.
whenever I say like, yeah, things are, you know, a little bit harder for me as a bigger person, people are
Really?
so amazed by it. Don't be amazed. And then they run with it.
Oh, here, let's see if this works. I have his brush. Let's see if this works. You want... He comes, look. He's stuck on the blanket. Do you want to get combed? Look, he comes, he learned. Come on. Why are you sleepy? So sleepy. He's a cat. He's got to make a liar
It's
out of
really
me.
not that spectacular or something to run with because it's pretty obvious. But my whole thing is when
I'm listening to her.
My favorite thing is when overweight men, obese men, say that
Who
I'm
is she?
eating too much. Men.
Who is she talking about here? Because this is clearly, specifically talking about somebody. Who is she talking about? Like, I've been out of the verse a bit. Oh, Boogie, but why? Did Boogie talk about her? Did Boogie talk about her? Oh, there's a whole bunch of different guesses. Coco says yes, Boogie talked about her. Yeah, I'm laughing at some of your responses. The ankle is very open about being formerly very obese. Amber wouldn't know what it's like to live at 120 pounds. Yeah, Boogie's morbidly obese. I know he said... This huge morbidly obese man said he wouldn't date a fat chick. His words, not mine. But this sounds like she's personally offended. Somebody was talking about her. I don't know.
Need more calories than females. Goodbye. So already you're outing yourself. Like, you're obese too. I mean, we're in the same club. It's okay. Especially when you're also morbidly obese. Like, we're both gonna die young. So let's both figure it out and stop judging me. Because I'm sure when you look in the mirror, you aren't happy with your choices either, you know? Hey guys, so I'm actually about to switch purses. I've been using my...
Oh, this is so boring, you guys.
And the long,
We're definitely going to keep brushing
longest one
Rio.
I've had. Does that make sense? The one I've had the longest, which is my Rebecca Minkoff. But I'm just going to switch it to a smaller purse. It's just this really cute pink one.
No, it's not
It's pretty
cute,
much
and it's
just a
not
wallet.
pink. It's
And
pink.
that's what I want.
Peenk. Leo is a big guy, but I thought she liked Leo. Leo was the guy that was live streaming on YouTube her members only streams. Yeah, I'm going to put the brush down there. Thank you. Now you're very handsome and you're so soft. She doesn't get on the scale. Guys, I got to skip this because this is insane. It's like a child going through her purse and showing us, look, I've got a receipt from the store. It's ridiculous. I can't watch it. It's so stupid.
And hello, so we have another storm update. I took a break from editing because I was just getting kind of anxious because the wind is 70 miles per hour and it genuinely sounds like a tornado's outside. It's pouring, it's flooding on my street again. I remember I actually Googled like a month ago why does it flood so much in Oklahoma? And it all made sense while I was reading it, but I didn't absorb a single bit of information.
Because you're stupid, Amber. That you're dumb. So you looked that up, you found out the answer, and you didn't even remember what you read? Girl, you are stupid. Yeah, I think she means Chat GPT now too. I don't think she ever goes to Google anymore. I think Chat GPT. Mariki says Rio's such a needy boy. It's ridiculous. Wow, needy boy. If I take my hand off him, he's going to tap me.
So I don't even remember what the answer was, but it made sense, I promise. It goes away rather quickly, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know if you guys hear the thunder, the rain. It's kind of hectic on it right now. But I'm gonna finish editing this. I'm gonna take a melatonin, and I'm hoping to sleep through it, but somehow I doubt that. Let's do comment of the day.
Please.
Brittany Bubby said, "You're almost in your 40s. Stop with the piggy tails, although it is suiting." So for one, I am not almost in my 40s. I'm only 34. So I feel like
I'm only 34. Girl, okay.
I think that's like telling a 14-year-old that they're almost in their 20s, and it's like telling a 24-year-old they're almost in their 30s. It's just not the case. For two.
No, those are two examples of 6-year age differences, but it's not the same. Honestly, 34 feels closer to 40 than 14 does to 20. If you don't realize that, then you are dumb.
Two, you can be in your 80s and still wear pigtails. For a minute there, I was questioning myself.
And you would look dumb. You know, yes, there's this. Can you please get out of the way, darling? There is a school of thought that you can absolutely wear whatever you want that makes you feel happy, and that is absolutely the truth. 100%. Now, two things can exist at once. You can dress to make yourself happy and still maybe look inappropriate or foolish to the status quo, to the people who have to look at you. Now, if you truly feel joyous about how you dress, how other people perceive you shouldn't matter. Shouldn't matter. It's like those people who are just, they don't give a shit. They truly don't give a shit. They're just out there living life and having fun. That's not her. She gives a shit. Or she wouldn't spend 5 minutes responding to people saying, stop wearing pigtails, which is what she's doing right here because she got a lot of pushback about those fugly hogtails.
Sanity. So I went onto Google, I typed in pigtails, I went to the images. 85% of the people.
I could wear a schoolgirl kilt and fishnet stockings and Doc Martens and a tight little t-shirt, and could I pull it off? Yeah. Would I look like a fool? Also, yeah. I'm sorry, there is appropriate dress. There is. You can do whatever you want, but also understand that you may get judged because society has a way of thinking about appropriate dressing.
People that pop up on there are adults.
No, you know what I'd look like? I mean, you guys, you're my friends. But if I went out dressed like that, I would look like a stupid old woman trying to look young. I would. I know that. I still wear docs, but I wear them more appropriately. I can still rock the style in a different way than I did when I was 21. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, do you really want to see a 65-year-old woman in a fucking belly shirt? Okay, great, if it makes her happy, power to her, but am I going to say that looks cute? No. But, that's why we all have our own taste, and it's okay. We can all have different taste, and it's perfectly okay.
TikTok, nothing but adults. I just
had to
see if I was the only adult actually sporting pigtails. I love pigtails, and I'm not going to stop wearing them. My word of advice, and an actual advice that I do take myself, wear what you love, whether it's clothing, a hairstyle, makeup.
Yeah, it's true. I agree too.
Matter. Just be you. As long as you're not hurting anybody and you feel comfortable and happy with the makeup style you have, the hairstyle you do, the clothing you wear, that is all that matters.
I agree.
It's you wearing it, not them.
I agree. If you have thick enough skin to not care what other people think, then absolutely. That's exactly what you should do to make you happy. Listen, You've seen some of my vacation pics. Do you think I dress nicely? Do you think I care? No, I have no makeup on. I look like shit. I don't care because I'm happy. But I'm also in a place where I know there's no judgment. Because in those countries, you're not judged the same way you are here. I would not dress out in Toronto the way I do in Costa Rica. You know, maybe that's my own insecurity, but, you know, just saying. You know, I'm not. If I see some 70-year-old woman dressed like JoJo Siwa, I'm going to think that doesn't look great, even if she has the body to pull it off.
Vashta Narada 67 said, "You actually thought you weighed 350. I laughed so hard I peed a little." And I'm simply not just going to read the rest of that. If you actually listen to the video, you would see that when I stepped on the scale and I saw 350, that's when I knew my scale is broke. So no, I did not think I weighed 350. I don't know where you got that from. I'm not even...
Well, I made it a title on my video, but it was a joke, right? We all knew it was a joke.
Even remotely close to that. Samad Ladecima 5929 said,
Samad? Why would you look at that and think Samad? I would think Sam Madaldecima. Okay.
"OMG, I love the red hearts on black mesh. I'm pissed I didn't get it on sale. Hee hee." Thank you. It's actually super cute. You can get it on Amazon for...
Thank you. It's super cute. I mean, it's such a weird narky way to answer something when somebody says, "Oh, I like that shirt." Thank you. It's actually super cute. I'm not surprised you like it because it's actually super cute. It was actually for me fugly, man.
Only $19, so it's pretty cheap and definitely worth it. So if you want to know exactly what store on Amazon, this is the one. I do not know how to pronounce it, so I figured I would show you guys.
It's ugly on her too, and Amber looked at that and saw that woman's boobs and decided this was a good look for her. Like, this is as good as this outfit's gonna look. And Amber saw that and thought it would look good on her. Look at the boobage. There's a lot of boobage on this shirt.
And heads up, I actually placed a Torrid. I was gonna say I placed a Torrid haul. I got some stuff from Torrid, okay? Today, because they have these new dresses, and my fingers are crossed that I like them on me. I guess we'll see. They're super cute though. Online.
Desert Dweller says, "Oh my god, I thought that was Amber in the ad. Twins."
But you guys know how that goes. Sometimes it looks cute online, and sometimes it does not look cute in person. So that is the end of this vlog. You guys have been messaging me on Instagram saying that you've loved the vlogs and you love that I keep them pretty lengthy. So I'm glad that you guys have been enjoying that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
I am on live chat. Have we?
Back so soon. You may or may not know that we...
No, Gigi. No, Mr. Gigi. I am on live chat. You like Mr. Gigi? I like him. He does the best ads on YouTube. Like, the guy writes raps for his sponsors. Did we like that vlog? Was that exciting? Are you glad that she keeps it lengthy? I'm not sure. I like him. I like he does a lot of documentary reviews too. I didn't like her video. Mr. Gigi is cute. And talented. I don't know, he's been popping up on my homepage again. I don't know if I'm subscribed. Oh, I am subscribed. But he wasn't on my homepage for a long time, and now he is. See, that's how YouTube is. Pammy says, "I loved it, and I'm inspired now." Are you? That is neat. Amber's an inspiration. She is really an inspiration. She truly is. You've never heard of him? Oh, Coco, you should check him out. He does, like he says, I'm not a movie reviewer. I just talk about movies. But he usually does documentaries. Baby Vamp says, "I'm inspired to go dress like an idiot." Should we all start wearing, like, those pigtails? Yeah, okay. I can wear my hair like this, but tell me that doesn't look stupid. So yeah, anybody can wear whatever style they want. Are they going to look stupid? Yeah, they will. I mean, let's be real. Pippi Longstocking, let's go. A new Superstars challenge. Vanessa, that's perfect. Let me write that down. We haven't had one in a while. Superstars hair challenge. I have a wig too. Oh, get out, you guys. I look silly. A ponytail, a hogtail challenge. Was that Britney Spears? You know what? One day I wore a white collared shirt and I have a light blue cardigan. And one of my haters got in my comments and said, "Oh, she thinks she's Britney Spears." I never even fucking thought of it. It's just white shirt and a blue sweater. Buffy from Family Affair. You just outed yourself, age-wise. Panic says I have dignity. That's something that Amber's missing, isn't it? Well, let's, without any further ado. Shelly says I'm 52 and I'm going to wear pigtails and pray that my family don't commit me to a mental health facility. You rock those tails, girl, if it makes you happy. If it makes you happy. So, we're not going to jail yet, Val. Although we should, because we're going to watch a little retro Amber. It's 7:21 already? I started at 6. What the hell? This is going to be short. It's short. And it's Pride Month. So let's watch it. Val says, no, Val, did you know that she's a lesbian? Listen, I don't want to tell any tales out of school, but I'm not sure if you guys knew. Amberlynn Reids, she prefers the company of women. She's actually a lesbian. That means when, like, a woman goes with another woman. Goes with. It's so 1950s. She wants to go with another woman. Yeah, you can actually be gay, half gay, or straight. It's Pride Month. I need you to understand. Gay, half gay, or straight. I think she's full gay now because it's Pride Month, right? I like one of the people I watch always says, I'm 15% gay. We have a lot of half gays in the Discord. Yay, half gays. Now I need to make a half gay emoji. Let's quickly watch this, and then I need to go eat some supper. It's called Come to Pride in Oklahoma City with Us, and Coming Out Story with Mom. Oh, it's so topical. Heather, thank you for the super chat. Heather says sometimes it looks cute online, but does not look cute in person. Amber 2025, she talking about herself? Yeah. Oh, and the man is here now. So we'll take that away, and let's take this away, because I know you'd rather see him anyway. All right. Let's go, Amber. Let's go to Pride with Amber.
Just in the middle of getting ready right now. I'm not done yet. Your girl is going to Pride. Right now, it is storming.
Oh, I got the
but
hiccups
it's supposed
again.
to pass. So let's keep our fingers crossed that Pride is still going to happen today. I'm trying to decide which purse to carry. So let's do it together. Should I wear my typical
Let's do it
purse,
together? How?
which is super cute. Everyone loves it,
Ugly.
including myself. Or should I switch it up and wear this Guess purse, which is red, and it absolutely matches. But is it too matchy-matchy? I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm asking for your advice, but by the time you see this, I already have decided and went to Pride and had the time of my life. I don't know. I'm leaning towards
I agree.
the
Ella says I want to judge the outfit, but people wear interesting things. Yeah, exactly. For a Pride outfit, what can you say? It's Pride. But the thing is, she kind of doesn't. Wasn't she wearing this like on a regular basis?
Not gonna lie, and I've never used this purse, and I've had it for years. So I'm glad that I still have it. And of course, I'm wearing my gay earrings because your girl's gay. Y'all, I'm about to put my mom's hair up in a pony.
What? I'm sorry. Did I hear that right?
And I've had it for years. So I'm glad that I still have it. And of course, I'm wearing my gay earrings because your girl's gay.
No.
Y'all, I'm about to put my mom's hair up in a ponytail.
Did you know that? I didn't even know that. Mama Lynn looks kind of pretty in this shot. Does she have fake eyelashes on? You know, Mama Lynn is like 4 years older than me. She looks great.
I've never done it before. I'm nervous. So we're going to Pride.
Yay. You excited?
Yeah, I'm not the only gay person in this room right now.
Amber.
Oh,
Amber.
Half gay.
Oh, God. She's talking about us. Never mind.
Don't worry, I'll edit it. I mean, I'm going to leave that word.
I was with a woman for 5 years.
Yes, she
Does that make
was.
me
jail.
gay? I don't know.
I mean, Mom, you were in a relationship with a woman for 5 years. So
In
yeah, I
jail,
think you're a little
probably.
gay. You're a little gay.
I fall for the person, not the gender.
Aww. My mom found out I was gay even before I wanted her to know.
Oh,
Mama Lynn was in jail. I'm guessing she was gay for the stay, right? I mean, she's with a man now. Or I guess maybe she's half gay.
oh my God. That is so long ago.
Yeah, yeah, you guys, I agree. She's outing her mother publicly. Now, we don't know whether her mother was okay with this. Maybe they had discussed it beforehand. We don't know. But she doesn't seem like she was super comfortable with it. And if she was, I'm assuming, you know, if my assumption's right, and she was gay when she was in jail, she probably doesn't really want to talk about time in prison either, you know.
I remember that. I was in
At
a
Rat Bat, they used to say gay for the stay.
room and I was going through her stuff and I found a note in her pants. And I read it.
And I didn't find out until months later.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
we were arguing.
And I
And you're
looked
like, you don't know me.
yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing. But yeah, I looked at her and I was like, you don't know me.
And I was like, I know you more than you think.
Yep.
And then I brought it up. I found
How
the
old
letter in
was
your
she?
pants. You should have seen the look on her face. Oh my God.
And then she tried to make me feel better because at the time she'd never been with a woman. So she was like,
Yeah, because the look on her face was a narcissist getting damn caught red-handed. And that's the worst thing that could happen. How old was Amber? Like, wasn't she in foster care? Wasn't she taken away from her parents when she was 8? And then went back for a short trial period? But it didn't last long. So when was this? It's just interesting timeline.
don't worry about it. I think women are hot. And I was like, oh my God, Mom. Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah. I was just like, just be true to yourself. You're fine.
And then I told her not to tell my dad because my dad was, he used to be homophobic. He's no longer.
Yeah. His mom was gay.
Yeah, they did have visits and stuff, Ella, but the story is that she found the letter in the pants and knew for months before she ever said it to her in a fight. I mean, I guess, yeah, but it just sounds like it was a time period when they were living together from the way they were talking about it.
He used to say a lot of uncalled for
grade?
things.
Yeah,
so I
12
could
or
see how
13,
Amber
13 or
was scared for her dad to know. So I never said anything.
Yeah. And then when he did find out, he was so accepting. So.
Yeah. So it worked out. So why I asked Amber to do this, because every time she sees my hair, she's like, Mom, you need to do a high ponytail. Let me do it. And now that I asked her to do it, she's like,
Salted Peppermint said she took this story from Casey. Astronaut Cat says Casey story.
I don't think
Yeah,
I
it doesn't
can.
really fit with her regular timeline. There's something.
I'm having a hard time. I'm trying. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's right.
OCD
Is that
about
what you're
it?
talking about? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do another color. I don't know.
Hand me them in the order you want.
Well, what color did you do first?
It looks pink.
Pink. So probably like green. Oh my god.
Mama Lynn's cute.
My eyes watery. I got my eyelashes done, and I think there's glue under my eyelid.
Yeah, Marigold, I
don't see
agree.
how
It's
you-
kind of weird for the mom to go along with a fake story, though. But who knows? Maybe she lies for her. I don't know. And the Casey stuff, for me, that's too long ago. They were too young. It's not that relevant. I mean, it's relevant, absolutely. If she stole Casey's coming out story, that's ridiculous. And I wouldn't put it past her. I'm just saying I'm not that invested in the Casey part of her.
Great. Does it feel like it's in the middle of your head? Like, is it in a comfy spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now blue. No, probably orange.
Does Amber not know the
Did you actually
order
do
of
it,
the
Amber?
colors in the pride flag?
Yes. Should I be a cosmetologist?
Because you did my hair in a high ponytail. Oh my god, I've heard it all. Where do you have?
I love that. Mama throwing a little shade. Should I be a cosmetologist? Why? Because you put my hair in a fucking ponytail?
The I Dream a Genie look here.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Whoops.
She should have put those elastics in the color of the
Does it look
flag.
dumb? Does it look dumb?
No. One last one.
See my earrings?
No, it looks cute, Mama Lynn.
Do you like that?
Yeah, that works.
That looks so cute.
You like
I
it?
wouldn't.
Yeah.
My outfit? Look. Does it?
You look adorable.
Ratbat, thank you for your members chat. Ratbat just got back from Pride. Well, what a coincidence. I bet you had more fun than Amber did. Cats don't have hair, they have fur. Okay. What's an individual piece of the fur called? A fur or a hair? I'm just being, what's the word that I like? What's the word that I like? Contrarian. Thank you for
Herbs.
pedantic. Yeah, it works too. Pedantic's a good word here. Thank you. Sardonic. Oh, see, you guys are good. Canadian. Annoying. Ella. I still have that little purple bunny, you know.
Picture with a shirt?
I mean, we could do that too. Yeah. Pussy power. I'm obsessed.
It looks like she's just hiding behind booths and stuff, taking clandestine little clips. What? Like, don't you think it looks like she's just standing behind everything?
Does it?
You look adorbs.
Like it's probably
Yeah.
if it's crowded. Like, look, she's behind everything. Behind the booth here.
Picture with a shirt?
I mean, we could do that too. Yeah.
What's this?
Pussy
Standing
power.
behind
I'm
like
obsessed.
No, I think my guess would be now, that's not as busy as our Pride, and that's fair. I walk along the back of the booths a lot because it's not as crowded because everybody's in front on the street, right? And she's gigantic, so she can't move well through a crowd, I'm guessing. She's got to find the most easy egress through that crowd. Must be neat to go to Pride and be able to see everything.
Scream as loud as you can.
Now, this is funny. Why is she filming herself? Like, and then she knows she's filming herself, so she has that fake ass expression on her face that we all know is so fucking fake. It's like, oh look, I'm gonna film a moment that I'm gonna pretend I'm just watching the scene. It's so fucking fake. Watch.
Scream as loud
Look,
as
she
you
looks down
can.
first.
My half. Ready. 1, 2, 3. Alright, guys, don't put any
And
down.
she's so insecure she can't even hoot. She has to do it. Woo, like she's hiding herself. She should be out there screaming and proud. She's a lesbian, apparently.
So we're at Sunflower. I got some fruit, mashed potatoes, and salmon. My friend got some vegan. What? Wait. What is this?
Her friend, some little gay boy she picked up at Pride that we never really heard. Did I miss a super chat? I did. Marigold, thank you for your super chat. I'm sorry I almost missed it. Marigold says, I just ate like 7 peppermint patties. I'm binging. Now I want peppermint patties, Marigold. Ella knows that she has to yell at me sometimes. It's how she keeps me in line. Yeah, remember her little gay friend that she met once and we never heard of again?
The rice bowl, I can't remember what the name of it is though, but it looks really good. It has chili sauce in it or something.
And then my mom got risotto, shrimp, and what is that?
Asparagus salad.
Asparagus salad.
Oh, that does look really good.
So yeah, this place is a vibe. Like, look how cute it is. Say hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. So my friend's
Jace.
mom made this bag by herself.
Jace, don't go and watch from the beginning of the stream, okay? It's okay. You didn't miss any. You didn't miss anything about me talking about water. Look, I have my roar. You can just watch from here on to the end. It's fine. Don't tell Jace. Please.
And it's literally the cutest thing ever. And it literally says, specially handmade by Robin. It's so adorable. I love it. Literally days like today is where I'm like, yep, life is beautiful. There were so many things I could have vlogged, but those very things are just things that I experienced without even taking out my camera. I'm sorry. I just had so much fun. I got this fan and I've never.
You are what you'd like to call yourself a lifestyle vlogger. This is exactly the shit you should be filming. Have you seen? I have like almost 400 clips from the vacation because you have to film everything. I realized I have content brain. I'm not even a vlogger. You're a vlogger. You should be filming all this shit, and you don't have any content otherwise. Why wouldn't you film it? Jess, thank you for the super chat. Excuse me. Jess says, like the video, please. Okay, bye. Yeah, there's still boring vlogs, but
Never been good at opening these.
you need one of the. Oh, girl. You've never been good at opening those? Please. Girl. You can't go to Pride until you learn to flip your fan. I literally
Like
practiced.
at all, but
While I was watching
so cute. I'm obsessed.
While I was watching
I met
RuPaul.
Literally so
Practiced all
many
night
subscribers
tonight.
today. So if you saw
And
me
this one's
today and we
broken.
took a photo, send it to me. You guys were so freaking sweet. I can't. All right, you guys, it's getting late. I have to get ready for bed. I do want to end this vlog, but of course we're gonna do questions of the day.
Question
How
of the
did you
day.
manage to round up 3 of your animals for the fire alarm? It's actually really easy. Twinkie
yeah.
listens to me. Both of my cats are pretty chill. They trust me. And I have these 2, which I got from Amazon. They're like these 2 like backpack cat carrier things for moments like that where you have to evacuate your apartment. I got very lucky. I have some very wonderful pets.
How do you wear 2 backpack cat carriers? How do you wear 2? And you've never shown them? Never once shown them. If I had one of those backpack cat carriers, I'm assuming in my head I'm looking at the one with the bubble that the cat looks out of. She's never shown that? Never once. We've seen the stupid one that sits on the back of the car 1,000 times. You don't have. And where's the dog, Ella? So she's at her size. She can barely walk, and she's going to manage a dog on a leash, 1 cat in a carrier, and another one in a backpack on her back? No.
So they listen to me and they're
Bye.
not like skittish and like, no, I mean, definitely not around me. Amber, are you aware that most people wake up at 5 a.m. or earlier every single day? Yeah, I suffer with massive insomnia, so the fact that in like the last few months I've definitely been able to get my sleeping schedule on a better path, that's actually a really good thing for me. Not everyone can go to sleep at a normal time and wake up at 5 a.m. For some people, it is really hard. Anytime I ever share anything that I'm going through,
You know, I don't give a shit about her sleep schedule. I really don't. She's a freelancer. She works for herself. She can go to bed and get up whatever the hell time she wants. I feel the same way about anybody else. Like, you know, I got shamed and beat up mentally my whole life because I was a night hawk. And I was always told that that's not the way to be and you have to get up early and all. And is getting up early great? Yes, I feel so I get so much done when I get up early. It's great. But you know what? I get stuff done when I stay up late too, so I don't give a shit. You can be highly effective and have a sleep schedule that isn't typical of people who work Monday to Friday. It's okay.
through, it doesn't mean that I'm dismissing anyone else's story or struggles or what they're going through. Are these vlogs a month late? I cannot believe it. No. Today is June 2nd, if you're curious. Anyways, I'm gonna stay in my little positive bubble for tonight, and I'm not gonna let anyone ruin that. I hope that you guys did enjoy this vlog, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Oh, good Lord. She's too much. Rhett and Link, we're not gonna watch you now, Rhett and Link. Yeah, her sleep schedule. At least we haven't heard about that in a while. Nobody cares. You're an adult. Sleep whenever the hell you want. It's up to you. It's up to you. Well, that's enough. Oh my God, that's enough, Amber, for one night. Talk about making up for being away. All right. I don't know what's going on because she doesn't really have a schedule anymore. So I don't know what's going to happen. But I would like to maybe do a members live stream. I keep threatening. Maybe we can do it next week. Without any Amber content. Just hang out. Maybe talk about the trip. Maybe get Val up as a special guest. And all that. And in the meantime, it's now been, plenty long time. And I need to go fetch me some supper. And I think tonight I'm just going to have frozen pizza. Because listen, I found those Red Baron ones. They're really good for frozen pizza. I like them. And I haven't had any carbs today, so I'm probably okay. Now, that said, Hecticana made up that rumor. What rumor? A channel made up the worms in yap water. Hecticana. They seem all right, eh? She was on them. She was on them the other day on the live stream or something, wasn't she? They don't deserve her ire. Hecticana seems like a perfectly reasonable human being. I don't know why she... There's other people that react to her that deserve her ire a lot more than Hecticana. I like them too, Coco. I don't see anything wrong with them. Seems like a reasonable guy. Anyway, on that note, it's just Amber picks Amber's flavor of the week, who she's going to pick on. I know. Rio says it's time to shut up and turn the camera off. In about 20 minutes, we're going to start watching Oz from season 1 in the Discord. She called them a bad parent. She's an asshole. How does she know? First of all, she doesn't fucking know what a good parent is because she's never had one. And second of all, she hasn't got a fucking clue about parenting because she doesn't do anything but take care of herself. So I'm sure Hecticana doesn't give a shit what she... Like, who cares what she says about anybody? Look at the source, right? Hecticana's fine. Anyway, I'm going to go eat. Have a great night. If you're in the Discord, come watch Oz with us. It's fun. Maybe fun isn't the right word, but it's intense and it's really good. And I'll see you on Monday or Tuesday. And I don't know what else to tell you except until we meet again, you know the routine. Just be kind. And hasta luego. Bye.